Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. Welcome into chat. Good evening, Xander. Hello, darling. Welcome into chat. Hello, Sarah. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome into chat. Hey, Gloria. How are you doing, darling? Welcome into chat. Good evening, Christy. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Let's see, did I miss anybody? No, I think I got everybody. Good evening, Kim. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. All right, I think I've caught up with everybody now. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. I got too excited and didn't even say it in the beginning. Good evening, Morning Watch. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Monica. Welcome into chat. All right, I said hello and good evening to everybody, so I'll do one group one. Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. How is everyone doing? Okay, Tammy's sister. She's making cobbler. She's making berry cobbler for us all. We'll wait. Good evening, JD Deb. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, good evening, gardening and Rayford Purlio. I've been worried about you. How are you doing? Oh, we're not done with chili, y'all. We're not done with chili. Y'all might get sick of chili for a little while. But yes, I'm sorry. I was going back up, make sure I didn't miss anything. I am in it goes for the whole month of October. It's a chili collaboration. And today was just a bonus video, which I kind of laughed because Tammy was talking last live stream, or no, in a comment, I believe, wanting more seasoning mix videos, and I'd already had planned that one out, and they're going now tomorrow and Wednesday. It's going to be both chili recipes. We're doing fine here, Janie. Thanks for asking, darling. Welcome in. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yep, Junior's sitting over in his chair. He wants to kick back. I guess last Monday was a little much for him, so he comes in every other week. Oh, I'll be posting. That's why I haven't posted in prayer requests because I'm gonna be doing it tonight. Now, definitely add your cousin. I definitely will. Yeah, but we don't know what's going to happen with this new one brewing up in the same exact place. I'm thinking they're going to shoot it over further west. I don't put nothing past them anymore. My eyes have been fully opened. I used to be on the fence about them messing with the weather sometimes. Now that I saw all that list of all the patents that have been dished out for weather manipulation, yeah, I don't put none past them, not whatsoever. Yes, definitely, Pearlio. Your whole family is in our prayers. Up one sneaked in. Good evening, Beverly. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. I have to watch you owls. Y'all are sneaky. But we didn't get a whole lot. We got quite a bit of wind, nothing damaging, and rain, nothing heavy. But it's been raining off and on for 3, 4 days now. We got some rain. We got more rain when the other hurricane came in. What was the other one? Oh, The feral hurricane. Yes. Francine. We got more rain from Francine than we did get from Helene. But yeah, it's horrible, y'all. It's absolutely, yeah, Hurricane Francine, also known as the feral hurricane. But yeah, it's devastating. Devastating to see all the damage and all the dams breaking. It just goes to show, you know, if we never learned from the Titanic, everything. There's nothing that can be built that cannot fail. Nothing. Nothing made by man is flaw proof. Everything. Everything will eventually break down in time. I know it. I am so missing Farrell. She needs to get her tail into chat. Everybody's missing her. But I knew the minute I saw Francine on the hurricane list, I already knew to bullseye that one and keep an eye on it. But yep, I haven't heard from Opal, October Opal. I'm worried about her. I'm hoping she comes in tonight. I know it. My heart is too. It's horrible. Oh, I know it. I know it. Yes, they are hurting. Yes, they are. Katrina was horrible. And I still find it very interesting. You know that they keep renaming all these other hurricanes using the names, it's retired. But yeah, they all talk about all the other really bad hurricanes, but you never hear about Katrina. Yeah, it's like that hurricane didn't exist. Good evening, fishing for fun. Hoot hoot. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are y'all doing? We're doing fine. We're up on a high ridge, so we're staying dry, except for what little bit of rain is coming down now. It's slowly starting to slow down. But man, this morning we had one thick, beautiful fog. Well, same thing with Katrina. There's a lot of people that don't have ways to get out. Good to hear fishing for fun. For some odd reason, I thought you were down in Mississippi. Well, a lot of the ungodly damage in North Carolina and East Tennessee is from them releasing the dams, having to release the dams. But yeah, a lot of what happened in North Carolina is because of those dam failures. It just shows you cannot back up water like that and not expect something bad to happen. Okay, now I know. I thought you all this time you'd been within Mississippi. Yeah, you looked up because that thing come up Georgia way. But yeah, those dam failures. That's what's flooding out the towns bad in North Carolina and East Tennessee. Oh no, Nancy, I'm sorry to hear that. Hold on. I got my pen and paper. I'm looking for. Not really. I knew it was going to come a cat 4. You know why? It didn't touch no land. It went between Yucatan and what was it, Cuba. It didn't go over land, so there was nothing to slow it down. And plus, well, there's patents for things to build, strengthen hurricanes. They have them to strengthen them. They have them to steer them. It's disgusting until you see that list of patents that our government gave companies. Until you see that list, you'll still be a somewhat naysayer. It's disgusting what they can do now. Good evening, Dee. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Good evening, Pete. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Okay. Y'all give me a minute. Let me write this prayer request down. Your brother. Okay, if anybody else has prayer requests, let me know. So how is everyone doing? Oh, I know it, Tammy. I've heard so much crap. It's ungodly. Oh, I know, Janie. I've been stalking best I can. But yeah, from things I've been seeing, it's ridiculous. And especially what I was talking about in that video, people who wasn't even in the line of fire of that hurricane or close enough to the widespread burst it had, posting, that, oh, we're okay, but we're scared and blah, blah. I'm just like going, oh, shut up. Just shut up. Oh, that's okay, Janie. I'll be fine without any bananas. Yes, I agree, Nancy. I agree. It is sad. So many, so many. Last I heard, there are now over 100 people dead, which I'm actually shocked it's not more. But there's thousands that are left unaccounted for. Yep, you better. Believe me, those bamboo sheets are amazing, y'all. I'm not going to lie, they're amazing. Yeah, the Asheville, North Carolina, the western part of North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, that's because of them having to release water. Oh, God, I dropped my pen. I'm just knocking everything over. They had to release those dams. Yeah, it keeps growing, Christy. I haven't checked in a little while. Okay, hold on. Let me get my book. But yeah, there's going to be so many more. Hold on. Y'all hold on. I'm writing this down. I'm not ignoring y'all. I'll get caught up. Okay, now to catch up. But yeah, unfortunately, death toll is going to keep growing. Okay, Debbie, do you have any rose hips or really strong vitamin C pills? That would help because a lot of times when you get headaches, either your salt intake is low or your vitamin C is massively low. But that's okay. I understand. I don't know. After they attacked me and backstabbed me, I don't know. Oh, I know it, Pete, but hey, that's a good thing. You've been through hell with those knees, so now they're down somewhere in Georgia, up above the Panhandle, so they were in the way of it. Yeah, they're somewhere right above the Florida Panhandle. They were in the way of it. Yep, potassium, low potassium. Yep. Yep, yep, they did. I got a lot of people who don't like me, but you know what? I keep living. Hoot, hoot, hello, Tofu. Welcome in the chat, darling. How are you doing? But yeah, a lot of people don't like me. But I look at it like this: I'm gonna keep being who I am, and I'm gonna keep living, and I'm gonna keep teaching. Good evening, Denise. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. And we're glad you're here also, Tofu. Good evening, Red. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, I got a lot of people who don't like me. But you know what? Water off a duck's back. Oh, thank y'all. I didn't say that for any comments. I just let people know the truth. That's just like I gotta put Georgia Suburban Homestead on the prayer list tonight, and they don't like me either because, well, can't help it. I know the truth behind possums. I'm not ever going to love possums, and well, I'm hated because of that. Oh, believe me, I'm not. I'm not going to change. I'm just going to get older more stubborn, and yeah, yep. But yep, I laugh. I'm just gonna get older, stronger, more stubborn, and wiser. Ulcers, acid reflux. Okay. Uh, oh Lord, I just had it and it went poof. Let me get email me. Email me. Older and bolder. You better believe it, Gloria. Denise, if you don't mind, email me. Because I had it and it just went poof because I stopped long enough to think, and yeah. Y'all gonna have to put up with more of that as I get older too. Oh, thank you, Pete. And it's true. It's true. I'm sorry. I don't hold back anything. My daddy was not Willy Wonka, and I wasn't taught to sugarcoat things. I just say it like it is. Bingo, Janie. I'm not too old. I learned my goal, and I meet it daily. It might be something small, it might be something big, but my goal daily is to learn something new. But my goal is daily to learn something new. And I do it. I make sure. Oh, and I showed Tammy it had to block somebody from the channel. Now, I don't care if you don't have something to say and you disagree with me. But when you're just out and out ugly and nasty and hateful, no, sorry, you lose the right to be on my channel in the Owl family. Apparently, I'm dirty and disgusting, and somebody would never buy anything from me. Absolutely, Cheryl, absolutely. Even though if it's something we relearn, that counts too. I don't know, Pete. I have no clue. Absolutely no clue. But hopefully tomorrow, I got to remind Lyle and see if he can run us up to Iuka. We got to pay. I got to pay the light bill. I'm gonna get. Hopefully, we'll get internet. But hopefully, by next live stream, by next Monday, I'll have internet. Wait a minute. What did I miss? Day after tomorrow call? I don't know. It's been a while. What's it called? I want to know. You could use 110. It's going to be awful, awful strong. It's going to be a little stronger. Wait, did I miss? Did somebody sneak in? Good evening, Carol K, darling. How are you feeling, honey? Echinacea, good. But actually, there are things way, way better for cancer. Um, but echinacea, you got to remember, 14 days on, 7 days off. It is guaranteed. If you don't be careful, it will blow out your immune system. Overmorrow. Nope, I haven't heard of that one. Oh my gracious, a farmer's market. I've been wanting to go to one so bad. That is one thing they had plenty of in Memphis was farmers markets. But Albemarle. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to remember that. And you know how I remember that? I make a note. Albemarle. Day after tomorrow. Well, I got a bonus today. I learned something extra. But yeah, I've been wanting to go up to Iuka because I've been doing some research around here. Because one day I'm gonna get to have a car. One day I'm gonna have a car, and me and Junior, I can drag Junior over. And you stepped on something that squealed. Was it was it a toad or It could be a mole or a vole. Or did you get to see what it was? Go on, fly. But yeah, I've been doing some studying around the area. I know, Red, and I'm so sorry. Day after tomorrow, yep. That's okay. Junior, right before live stream, it finished right before live stream. He was watching The Sixth Sense. And of course, all movies are pretty much new to him. Yeah, see, but you gotta remember, Booneville is like 13 miles from us, maybe a hair more. Oh no! Oh no, that's not what you stepped on, was it? Yeah, it probably did get blown out of the nest. Oh no! I did you damn dog toy. Oh my god, if I stepped on a squirrel, that would just about kill me. A baby squirrel. But yeah, going back because squirrel moments. Uh, yeah, I ended up banning somebody from the channel when they were informing me that they wouldn't buy anything from me because I was filthy and nasty and because I don't wear gloves and yeah, I'm a germaphobe apparently. Listen, I clean and sanitize everything. I know how to handle stuff. Good fishing for fun, good. But yeah, they got banned real fast. Good evening, Sandra. Welcome in the chat. Who how are you doing? Oh my god, Tabby! Oh my god! What do you call? A vegan with diarrhea. You just says, oh my God, salad chewer. Oh, he face palmed and he's shaking his head. Mr. Growly. Mr. Growly. I remember having a pet squirrel. I loved him dearly. His name was Pee Wee. He'll get used to you. Just give him time. Okay, Pete, you take care. As always, thank you for coming in. I know you don't get much time, but thank you for coming in. You take care. Be safe this week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yes, them squirrels do have sharp claws and teeth. Yeah, but he was so small. He couldn't really do much of nothing. He was so tiny. We were feeding him with droppers. You know, the evil evaporated milk, not the condensed milk, but the evap milk. That's what we were feeding him, and he was the most loving little thing. Yep. Well, once I can hopefully get internet started here, that way we won't have to go through all this crap. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Pee Wee, the little baby squirrel we raised when I was a teenager. Good evening, my crooked little homestead. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Oh, no need for sorry. Y'all, you don't ever have to say sorry. Just show up. You're not late. You get here when you can. I'm thankful for everyone who comes to visit, to talk, to just watch. Stick smacker, you. But yeah, y'all never have to apologize. You never have to apologize. You're not late in my eyes. You got here when you can. But yeah, no, it was little baby, and I mean this. I don't know how it lived. I don't know how it lived. It was so small, a little baby gray squirrel, and we took droppers and fed it evaporated milk because back then that's what everything pretty much was fed. You know, we all survived and doing perfectly fine. Also, it's a pretty good sized one now. Because this one didn't even have fur. It was still pink. Yes, they can. Now, Pee Wee, I think the reason why he was so good was he was so tiny. He really didn't know any better. Thank gracious. But man, now he would get demanding once in a while, especially if he had a shirt on that had a pocket. He had to ride in it. Now he wanted to eat dinner with us, so he had his own little high chair at the dinner table. We put his little food on the top of the high chair, and he'd sit there. He wouldn't try to get on the beginning. He tried, and we told him, "No, Pee Wee, no. You can train him. You're supposed to, train your pets, your fur babies, to behave just like you're supposed to train your children to behave. Good evening, welcome in, welcome to the Funny Farm. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? What can you use turkey tail mushroom tincture for? Many things. Massive cancer fighter. It fights, if you have to go through chemo or radiation, it fights the side effects. It doesn't mess with what it's doing, but the side effects that comes with it. Cancer, massive cancer fighter. Yep, had his own high chair. Now he knew at night, for his safety and ours too, because he liked to snuggle when we tried to go to bed, and we were always scared we was going to roll over and kill him. He knew that he had to sleep in his little special decked out little bird cage, but he knew he'd be coming back out in the morning. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Same spot that we met. Stepped met. Doing great, Funny Farm. Thank you, darling. Oh, listen, let me tell you, I got burned out on the idea of having a pet raccoon. Like I always say, my daddy was notorious for having the worst animals that walked the planet. Two Walker hound dogs that you couldn't get to mind if your life depended on it. Multiple other animals. This man came bringing home this baby raccoon. I was never so glad when that thing finally escaped. He kept it in his room, and one day it ended up tearing up the floor. Now, this was a little thing. It had done gotten big, but it was just psychotic. And it dug a hole in next to his commode because he had his own bathroom in his room. And it dug a hole through the floor and escaped. I don't know how it got out of the basement, but it did. And I was never so happy to see that little hoodlum gone. So, no, no pet raccoons. Jellyfish kisser and a squirrel stepper. Yep, I'll be glad when Lawrence finally shows up. He doesn't realize how much he's missed. No, like I said, Daddy ruined me on a lot of things. Oh, CO Sister Bounty, welcome in. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? Oh, that's okay. Listen, I know you're a busy woman. Don't you ever worry about it, honey. But yeah, that raccoon, it had chewed the trim around the bottom part of the door in his room, almost ate through the window, the wooden part of the window. No, no. I have no use, no desire for no pet coon. Only thing I have a desire for to have one in a roasting pan in the oven. Good evening, Carol. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, I've had quite a few wild little animal pets. I've had a couple of birds, but I don't ever take them as a pet unless they're hurt. Too many people go out there and just catch them. No, not me, unless they're hurt. And the best one was a mockingbird. I had so much fun with that little bird. But yeah, Pee Wee was a sweetheart. We had him, I can't remember now how many years. We woke up one night, or we woke up the next morning one day, and we had him for years, and he was just gone. Woo, look at you. I miss doing fair competition. I really do. I used to live for that stuff. Good evening, Amber. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? You didn't get too much damage down there where you at, or did you, Amber? Yeah, she kind of left us hanging, didn't she, Tofu? Yeah, I miss the days of winning those ribbons. I was thankful for the little checks that came with the ribbons, but I preferred the ribbons. Yeah, I haven't had a bearded dragon yet. I did have two iguanas. I love those things, but man, don't get smacked by an iguana. You'll know it. And they'd always kind of creep me out because when I'd give them, I'd take them out, let them go play in the bathtub. I swear they looked like snakes swimming in the bathtub, and I'm going, Lord, Good evening, Karen Redhawk. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing, darling? Yep, I miss my iguanas. But a lot of people don't realize you got to be careful having iguanas because they carry, what is it, salmonella, if I remember right. So you have to be careful and got to keep them in their, I hate to say it, but cage enclosure. You have to keep them clean. That's too much lizard for me. Hey, listen, I couldn't help it. One was named Godzilla, the other one was named Mothra. Oh, do you have macaw parrots? I wake up before it was buried. Oh my God. Frank iguana. I love that one. Bounty, you kill me. What was it? Was it an ad, Deb? Xander hates the macaw. Oh, oh, yeah. On a good note, y'all, I got to hold on because I've knocked everything a winding. Lyle's brother, once the weather straightens up here, is going to come and plow me up a garden spot out here between a little ways off between the house and the bamboo patch. So I will be having a fall winter garden. So I happen to, and if I say so one more time, happen to order some seeds. Now, like I said, y'all, True Leaf Market, I am an affiliate. I'm affiliate of them. If you decide to go looking at True Leaf Market or do any shopping for seeds, please use my affiliate link. You ain't gonna believe the price I paid an ounce of seeds. An ounce of seeds is approximately a little over 12,000 seeds. $4.97, y'all. I got an ounce of purple top turnip seeds and these flies. And an ounce of Southern Giant curled mustard. An ounce of seeds, y'all. $4.97. Good evening, Ark. Wild man, welcome in the chat, brother. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? But yeah, can't beat over 12,000 seeds. They're also heirloom. I do believe they're organic and they're not hybrid. So I am happy. Oh, I haven't had a ferret. That's one thing I haven't had yet. Uh, True Leaf Market. I got Southern Giant curled mustard, and I got purple top turnips because I like turnip greens and I like turnips with my turnip greens. Okay, Bounty, if you can't make it back, darling, look, I know you're busy. You're a busy woman. We'll see you next Monday night, darling. But yeah, so true seeds. Now, I did get some from so true seeds also. Um, I got some, of course, the curly and the purple top from them too. But I also got Cherokee blue mustard greens. Trash man. But yeah, Cherokee blue mustard gets its name because it is a lovely deep purple blue color when it is young. When the mustard is about a month old, it starts to lose some of its blue color and becomes more deep emerald green in color. When young, it isn't as spicy as other mustards can be and really makes a tasty addition to salads and other dishes. And it is an organic heirloom, y'all. But yep, so I will be having I've got to try. I don't have the funds at the moment, but I need to get some onion plants or onion starts, not the bulbs, the plants. I'm too late to start any seeds for the onions. I need to get some collards. I might do a little bit of kale. Of course, I'll do some lettuce. But yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward for a big mess of greens. I haven't got to do the microgreens yet, but I love So True seeds. They're all American seeds, and they are American grown seeds. Let me say it correctly. Most of them are all organic. They're not GMO crap. And I don't care what anybody tells you. Yes, there's GMO seeds out on the market. They have cross pollinated. They won't tell you the truth. But they hire American farmers to grow the seed stock for them. Yep, the winter onions. Yep, I need to plant some of those. It's time for me to get off my tail. Well, once it ever stops raining long enough, I've got to start carrots. Yes, I have tried the Cherokee purple tomato. It's a very good tomato. I don't know about that, Karen, now. We might have to have a green cooking contest. Well, see, that's the wonderful thing about being down in the South. We can grow stuff over the winter. Yeah, Southern Greens battle. Yep, grow over winter. We can have green patch. We can have lettuces. Of course, our carrots grow over winter. Onions. Of course, garlic. I gotta get my garlic planted before long. All kinds of things. Collards, cabbage, kale. Good evening, Seahorse Dreams. How are you doing, darling? Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. No, you're not late. You arrived right when you were supposed to. We're not. I'm not that far south. Purple whole peas. That's a southern. That's a warm weather thing. It's too late here to be growing them. Alexander, I know it's the first thing everybody thinks. That's why when Angela got me the magic butter machine, I'm like, going, oh Lord, everybody's going to think that I'm fixing to do something that I'm not. But I'm not going to lie, that machine worked wonders. It made some of the most beautiful infused, herb infused oil. But yep, let's see. But yeah, the True Leaf Market has a buku lot of seeds, and they are really good. And this is what I like. They have the little stamp thing saying that the package was inspected by their warehouse cat. Yeah, everything I was talking about cool weather. Because if you try to grow greens here in the south during the summer, they're going to bolt. They're going to bolt, go to blooming. You're not going to get nothing out of it. Yes, uh, all your greens, your mustard, your collard, your kale, your lettuces, your turnip greens, all of the cooler crops. Brussels sprouts. Now, if it gets too awful God cold, Brussels sprouts will say not buy. Cabbages, onions, garlic. It's all that wonderful time. But yep, yeah, broccoli. As long as you don't get too awful cold, broccoli can take a little frost, but not a whole lot. Now, of course, your collards and your kale and so on, they get just a little bit of a sweet taste once they've had at least one frost on them. Yep, you definitely can plant cabbage as a winter crop here. Y'all, I apologize about the ads and live stream. I have nothing to do with that. Oh, listen, I want to get, if I ever get a chance, y'all, I've got to remake all my sauerkraut because, well, yeah, that's got to be replaced. So I am kind of krautless. We've been cold, y'all. I'm telling you, we've been cool here. It was weird as that hurricane was going up. We were getting cooler here. Oh my God, are you talking about purple hull peas? Hold on a minute, I'm missing something. Carol, don't you apologize one bit, darling. I'm just glad you're still here with us. You should have been out of the hospital by now, honey. You should have definitely been out of that hospital by now. I am so sorry. I'm gonna keep you on the prayer list. Yes, I do, and I do have a video showing how me and Junior had went to the farmers market that we used to get to go to, and I canned up. It was a mix of turnip and mustard greens with andouille sausage. Yes, sure did. I love sauerkraut, y'all. Man, I wouldn't know how to act. A 5-gallon bucket of purple whole peas shelled. You just about caused me to faint. I'd have heart palpitations on that one. Now I know Junior. Now he might not remember, but man, Junior absolutely loves the kohlrabi. Wait, what did I? Okay, okay. Now I'm gonna tell y'all. I keep them separate. I do. I've done green cabbage kraut and the purple cabbage. Some people call it red. It's purple, but the purple cabbage kraut. Now, if you look to me personally, in my opinion, y'all, if you want a good, strong, pungent kraut, the green cabbage is what you use. If you want, don't want to say a mellow, but what are you doing over there, baby? Was you scratching your arm? Okay. Scared me. I thought you was having some kind of tremor. Junior's trying to kill me, I tell you. But if you want a more, Now it still has the kraut taste, but it's not near as strong. Use the purple cabbage. They're both amazing. Oh my, 105. No, no, thank you. You can keep that. Yeah, canned spinach is really good. I'm planning on this year, if I can get a hold of enough of it, I'm probably going to try to can up poke salad. Oh no, Junior don't want no kraut. Nope, I cannot get that man to eat no kraut. Not even if they had me hostage, I don't even think he'd eat the kraut. Wait, what did I miss? Oh no! Do I already have him on the prayer list, Cheryl? Now I'll tell you what I did try, and I absolutely love it now, is putting caraway seeds in the kraut. Let me tell you, my gracious, that's good. Okay, I'll keep him on the prayer list. Now, I don't know about no sauerkraut cake. Now, Junior, leave. No, that man does not like sauerkraut. He don't really like pickles of any kind. He was ruined as a child. Yep, he's doing good. He's just taking a break. He mood swings. He'll be in live stream one week and he'll take a break the next week. I guess he don't want y'all to get too tired of him. I don't know. I asked him if he wants to be in live stream. I get either a yes or a no. Amber said, "Smart man." She don't like sauerkraut either. But no, homemade from scratch sauerkraut is so much better than anything you get in the store. Now, Party Farm, you're pushing it now. Now you're pushing it. Sauerkraut with gooseberries in it. No, no. Good evening, Resbot. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? You know who I haven't seen come in yet? Klein. I'm gonna have to try that one. But yeah, I have canned greens. I have canned spinach. I think I tried to kill myself when I dehydrated that, and it got a video on that one. When I dehydrated that 40 pounds of baby spinach. Hey, listen. I love a hot dog, a good hot dog with um, either spicy brown mustard, horseradish mustard, or Creole mustard, and sauerkraut. Maybe if I got some chopped onions too. Yeah, Opal. I haven't heard from October Opal yet. She was in the direction of the storm. Oh yeah. Yeah, she was in the pathway, fairly pretty close to dead on in the pathway. Listen, I've got to get some more roots and try to get horseradish going. I've got one little horseradish plant hanging on for dear life, and I just can't harvest it because this poor little thing, the struggle is real. But I absolutely love horseradish. It is so amazing. I love pickle talk. I feel sick. I can't help it. I love pickles. As long as they're not sweet. Yep, helps with leg cramps. Helps sober you up if you partied a little too hard. Also, gut health. The biome. Anything fermented, pickled, all is extremely good for your gut health. Yeah, I don't know about your area. You might want to check, Nancy. I've been I had been growing it in Memphis. I brought the tub down. It's got one poor little root trying to survive in it. Amber. But yeah, I cannot do sweet pickles of any kind. Well, take it back. There's one I can barely stomach, and that's the fire and ice pickles. But other than that, no. I don't want no sweet dill relish. I don't want no sweet pickles at all. Let me tell you, I love my okra. I love pickled okra. I love stewed okra with tomatoes and onions and fried okra. Yep. Nope, I cannot do the bread and butter pickles. Just cannot. Oh, no. I have tried, but nope. And I've still got to do that video, show y'all how to can okra. You slice it up, how to can it, and let me tell you, it makes the best fried okra you will ever eat. All you do is you can it up, and when you're ready to make fried okra, you just strain it. It's not gummy, and best it makes the best fried okra I've ever had. Okra tastes like heaven. That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. It really Fried okra don't have a whole lot of taste to it. I know some people go out and just pick okra off the stalk and eat it raw. But I love me some okra. I can't help it. Because also I love me some gumbo, which, that's what okra means, gumbo. That's why there's always should be okra in your gumbo. Oh, and let me tell you, I got big, massive mushrooms popping up. Now, I made a video of it, and then once I came in, I looked them up, and I'm like, God, this isn't fair. I think they're poisonous. So I think we've got massive. These things are huge and white. I took a small video on it. I'm hoping somebody will answer me what they are because my little inner hobbit wants to cook the mushrooms, but I know better. These things are huge. Yes. Oh my God, that sounds good, Nancy. I'm gonna have to make some black eyed peas before long. Junior over there shaking his head, yeah. Now these are big and white. These are great big and white. And from what I've seen so far, they say they're poisonous. What I need is what I need is somebody local. I know what the medicinal mushrooms look like. I need somebody local who would be willing to walk me around and show me and teach me the difference between the just edible mushrooms. But these are massive, giant white ones. They're not puffballs, I know that much. But yeah, I'm gonna have to build me a scarecrow so I can, you know, attempt to scare the wildlife out of my green patch, or I'm gonna have to sit on the porch with the, the pew pew and prepare to hunt. Yeah, there's a lot that'll make you sick, and last thing I want to do is die early because of a mushroom. Yeah, hold on. You know what time it is. Breathing treatment time. But yep, I have not heard from October Opal. They're huge. I mean, I was like, some of them, I'm like, going, what on earth is going on in the front yard? It's up in the front yard by the tree line out there, D. There was just mounds of the pine needles pushed up. I'm like, going, oh my God, is that more fire ant mounds? No, I went out there, uncovered them. It was those giant mushrooms. Oh my God, tell me about it. Lima beans are, of the bean family, lima beans are my absolute favorite. But now on the pea side, I can't help it. I am a cowpeaholic. I love cowpeas. Now, Cheryl, if you look into So True Seeds, they have some really good heirloom lima beans and butter beans. And yes, folks, there is a difference between the two. But I absolutely love cowpeas. From black eyed peas on back. Man, I love cowpeas. It's a piss dispenser. Yes, I love beans. I can't help it. I do love beans. But man, big old pot of beans, and then you make you a big old batch of fried potatoes and onions. Maybe put some kielbasa in the fried potatoes and or any kind of smoked sausage, and then have you some cornbread. But I love making fried potatoes and onions, and then throwing in either some sliced smoked sausage or some andouille or yeah, kielbasa. Yeah, I'm gonna bring y'all along later on. I plan on I want to make up some boudin. I've got some smoked sausage recipes I want to make. I want to make a bunch of boudin. I've got different kinds of boudin I want to make. I have not worked with camphor because I don't have it around. It doesn't grow around here, I don't think. Oh, those cranberry beans are delicious. I was introduced to cranberry beans. Oh my gracious. I don't get to cook them very often, but I was introduced to them about 30 years ago when I went to up in Tennessee when I went to the Benton Dent store and they had bags of them for what was it? Of course, it's cheap back then. I think it's like a quarter or 50 cents a pound bag. Oh, boudin! Oh my God, boudin is amazing sausage from Louisiana. Yep, cranberry beans. They are beautiful, and they're not cranberries. They're beans. That's just their name. They're heirloom, and they are so good, y'all. But yep, I'm going to be making regular boudin, and I have found me a crawfish boudin recipe. Yep, I'll be more than happy to morning watch. More than happy to. Listen, boudin is amazing. I and of course now over on just a pinch, it's a recipe site. I won first place because the kitchen, their chefs make your recipe. It's a big recipe group. It's called Just a Pinch, and you post your recipe and everything, and you help others, learn how to cook. And I put up my boudin balls recipe. I got first place. I got best of show ribbon for that one. Yeah, we'd stay in trouble, Nancy. Yep. Hello tofu needs a mater sandwich. Oh, squash soup sounds good. There she is. She must have heard us talking. Okay, but you're safe then. You are safe, Opal. We were worried about you. Opal, I'm going to hold off on mailing your box out if that's okay with you. You didn't take any damage, did you, Opal? I've been worried about you. At least I know you're okay, Opal. I was worried to death about you because I haven't heard from you. Good evening, Tamara. Welcome in the chat, Hoot Hoot. No, don't you apologize. Not one bit. You have no reason to be sorry. Yeah, I read it earlier this evening. I haven't got to respond to anything. Do you want me to post that in the prayer request with your name? Yeah, it was bad, Tofu. It was real bad. Oh, so your house is okay? Good. Okay, I will do it, Tamara. Yeah, been growing like weeds, Beverly. The owl family is growing. I'm just so glad I was worried and praying for you, Opal. Let me know, Opal, when everything gets situated down around where you're at, and it'd be safe to mail your box to you. I'm gonna keep it here, keep it safe. Don't you worry. Yeah, Nancy, I have not worked with camphor, so I cannot tell you. Let me do research because I try to work with things that grow around me. Good evening, Debbie. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. No, no need for sorry. You're not late. You got here when you could, honey. Y'all, our family, y'all don't have to apologize. Not whatsoever. Yeah, it can be hard, Opal. It can be hard. Yep, I haven't worked with it, Nancy, but I do have a video on once the rain. Okay, finally done. Once the rain stopped, I have found I have found out something else about the sweet gum trees. Don't worry, y'all. I haven't forgot about y'all in the pine tree videos either. Everything in due time. Rain like crazy. Um, I found out about something about sweet gum. Now I know you can tap it to make syrup with, yes. Um, but there's another thing. If you tap it later on in the season, the other name that sweet gum goes by is liquid amber. You can actually tap it just once. I wouldn't do a bunch of holes in one tree, just once. Let the resin come out, gather the resin, dry it. It's used in the perfume industry. It's supposed to smell amazing. So guess what? I'm gonna be taking y'all along, and it'd be good for me to be able to gather that to add to my incense. Oh, nice. They are so pretty. I love working with those feathers. I'll miss you too, Opal. I was praying hard that you'd make it in the chat because I've been worried to death about you. No, Ember, you don't want me tapping you. Drill bit going into you might hurt just a little bit. But then there's, well, we're not going to go into that. Miss you too, Opal, darling. Good evening, Patricia. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Yeah, I love pheasant. I used to raise them a long time ago. I'm good. I had that learning experience. But I used to, because I'm not like a lot of people, I grow animals for food, and they ended up being food because, man, were they a hot mess. I had, what was it, the golden ringnecks? Uh-oh, I'm missing. Yep, that's exactly what you're looking for, is those green balls. All right, I'll have to check it because I think I was either vacuuming because I missed your call. I totally did. I'm not ignoring you. No, Pamela's probably mad at me because I busted her for the truth. And Tammy and well, several others can back me up on what I said. Yes, you use the green gumballs to make the Tamiflu tincture. But yeah, the whole tree is actually medicinal. And at one time back in the day, the resin from the tree, not that I want to do it, used to be made into chewing gum. The resin is also used in the perfume industry as well. That's okay, Amber. You take care. You have a blessed evening, darling. We'll see you next Monday night. Love you too. Yep, the sweet gumballs. Yeah. Thank you, Alexander. Yes, yes. I posted a video not long ago showing you how to make the green gumball tincture. Yes, the leaves can be used also. Yep, yep. Contact me, Opal, when everything gets as close to back to being whatever normal is. And then I'd rather mail your box when I know everybody has power, everything's working about as good as it can be. Oh, I love to share what I know with everyone. We're all growing and going to be sustaining ourselves together. How the pain in the butt beggarweed. I don't know about no pain in the butt beggarweed. I haven't heard that one. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up I want to do for y'all. Like I said, next 2 days are recipe days. Then we're going to have some fun. But I see I need to make more herbal tea videos too. Apparently, that herbal, the flu, bronchitis, pneumonia tea, man, that went off like crazy. It's still going. But oh, thank you, Tamara. I've been having fun. Next two videos are going to be really good. I haven't used any beggar weeds yet. Let me research on that one. Yeah, it's going to be a while for y'all, Opal. And like I said, I'm not holding your box on purpose. Well, in a way on purpose, yes, because I want to make sure it's going to get to you safely. But I want to make sure, like, the post office has power and everything, so it's not returned to me. But don't you worry, you'll get your box. Okay, last Monday night, Janie was saying how she enjoyed the giveaway and everything. I'm not setting up another giveaway just yet. I want to see if anybody would be interested in these. It's another donation. The same man that made the box hand carved these. And it comes as a set. Well, chickens. You get a hen and a rooster. They have little painted combs and wattles, little beak. Well, sorry, y'all. And the same man that made the box made the chickens. I'll be so glad when I use my laptop again because me and this just do not go together. But you got the hen and you got the rooster, and they would come as a pair. But I was figured I would do the like we done in the box, do the pair of chickens. I wanted to find out if anybody would be interested in me putting those up for the $10 raffle donation. And they are hand carved. They are handmade. It's going to be a week or more before I ever even think about that. Yes, he is. And like I said, unfortunately, he can't do the carving anymore. So it's a definite yes on the chicken. Now, later on down the line, I don't want to just raffle y'all to death. I just don't want to do that. But later on, I know some guys that might be interested. There's going to be a donation of hand carved wooden duck decoys. Yeah, I could do that. I could definitely do that. Well, Janie said that she was ready for the next one, but those got brought over, donated. Yep, quack quacks in the future. Yep, but yep, apparently in the move and that massive heat wave, so I'm gonna have to restart it all over. My stinging nettles, believe it or not, died. Did you get to see them, Janie? But yeah, wanted to do. I'm not starting. It's not going to be no time soon, y'all. No time soon. I just wanted to see if there was interest in them. Yep, the stinging nettles. Yep. Oh, October Opal, love you, darling. I'm just so happy to hear that you're safe and sound. I was worried about you, darling. You take care of you, honey. And thank you for coming in and letting us know that you're okay. And hopefully your power will be back on before you know it. And you'll be in with us going wild and live stream next Monday night. That's okay, Cheryl. I understand things happen. That's perfectly fine, darling. Oh, did you get to see the chickens, Cheryl? Oh, if you're going back to rewatch it, I'm not going to double chicken you. If you go back and rewatch it, you'll see the chickens was had another pair of items. It's a rooster and a hen donated to raffle off. But yep, I'll be working on doing everybody's name on the list to add to the wheel. So I'll just be clicking like on or love on your comment, and I'll say name on the wheel. I gotta be doing that in a couple of days. So should have internet on way before the fall plant swap. Oh, and I haven't checked lately. I should be up to 16,000 by now. You could, but echinacea takes a while to kick into your system. Now, granted, I don't have a whole lot, but I do sell Uznia. If you are wanting to get a hold of Uznia. Soon, Mama Al, soon. Yeah, because I was like, last time I checked, I was five away from 16,000. But yeah, you could make the cold and flu pneumonia tea without the Uznia, but it's the Uznia that helps pack the biggest boost to the tea mix. But if you needed to drop it out, you could. The only thing is, truthfully, honestly, in my opinion, and what I have learned and studied, there's no other plant that really can be substituted for Uznia. But yeah, I can't believe how fast, sorry y'all, I can't believe how fast the owl family is growing. It is fun looking for Uznia. It becomes an addiction after a while. And if you look just right, and once you get your eyes trained what to look for, yeah, it becomes real fun because you'll see it like that. I can just be walking, not even looking for it, and I'll spot it immediately. And it's good exercise for the grandchildren, and plus it saves our backs if you got young grandchildren that actually really want to learn. Oh, congratulations, Xander. Need usually a cha-cha song. But yeah, it always helps when you can bring the grandbabies in. Teach them what to do, what to look for, how to handle it, how to, what it looks like. Oh, thank you, Gigi Dale. Study, study, study most of all my life. Who's the ooh ooh? But yeah, and plus, I'm not gonna lie, having those young ones that are closer to the ground is a blessing. That way, you're not hurting yourself pitting it over gathering it. Yes, absolutely truthful, Alexander. Yep. Thank you, darling. Wonderful to hear. Wonderful. Keep encouraging them. Keep encouraging them. Just avoid the medical websites because I go and look every once in a while and their fear factor is amazing. They will try their best to scare you from using them because they know if they can scare enough people away, they won't lose their customers. Okay, Karen, darling, you take care and you have a blessed evening. You have a blessed evening. Better week ahead. Stay safe and sound, and we'll see you next Monday night. Good. Encourage them. Encourage children. Because I'm telling you, if we don't do something soon, the old ways and everything's going to be lost. Because this crap they're learning nowadays, they're not going to be able to survive. But yeah, if children don't start learning actual wisdom, they're not going to be able to survive. Okay, Carol K, darling, you get better. Get out of that hospital, honey. Stay focused, meditate if you can, and stay positive that that crap is going to leave your body. I'm still surprised that you're still in the hospital. Nope, I haven't seen that one, Susan, but I absolutely do not doubt it. Because if you think about this, hopefully they ain't going now. If I go poof, it's because snip, snip. Um, they won't ever heal you. They'll make you feel just good enough. Because if they ever truly heal you, they've lost a customer. And to them, every person is a dollar sign. They're not interested in healing nobody. You won't be able to, Carol, but the mods will be able to. Listen, I got everything that I've ever made. Everything. And I don't really trust Rumble either. There's been some going ons on Rumble, and well, there's a good chance. Yeah, I think if I remember right, Google bought them or something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, Rumble's not going to be trusted for too long either. But don't worry, I have every video I've ever made backed up. Yeah, but here's the thing about digging them up. Where you're at, has there been a hard frost? Has the plant completely went brown and went dormant? Because until that plant, that pokeroot plant, has been hit with frost and the whole plant turns brown, so all the energy's gone back into the roots, it won't be strong enough. That's why I always tell everybody, harvest your poke root and late, depends on where you live at, in late fall or early winter. Carol needs her YouTube channel dropped. No, Tammy, I got I'm sorry, sister. Junior's a handful enough. That one would just absolutely take me over the top of to Insanityville. Well, there's something about there's a rumor going on about Rumble, so might just be a rumor mill. Yeah, I don't trust Duck Duck either. But yeah, I'm gonna just lay low and stay on the tube as long as I'm allowed to. Are you getting your movie ready already, baby? He's lining up his movie for when live stream's over. Junior's a handful. Let me tell y'all. I love him to death, but Lord, that man's a handful. Because he can't remember a lot of things, y'all. And things he used to absolutely love to eat, well, apparently, I guess he don't like anymore. Unless I cook it a different way, then he likes it. That's just like, when was it? Last week? Was it last? No, week before last. Cooked a pot of turnips. I didn't have the greens to go with them, but I had the turnips. He's just eating them. I'm trying not to say anything. Then I make the mistake. I go, I'm so proud of you, baby. Those are good, aren't they? He's like going, yeah. I said, I'll tell you what they are after you get done eating them. He just quit eating them. He refused to eat anymore. And I'm like, going, oh my God. I just shouldn't have said nothing. But yeah, he was tearing those turnips up. I was in shock and I wasn't thinking because, yeah, that man don't do greens or anything like that either. But yeah, he just quit. I said, you're not going to eat them? You were eating them. He said, mm-mm. I'm like, oh my God. So I scared him. I don't know if he thought I food poisoned him. And I looked at him, I said, I'm not poisoning you. I said, believe me, I'd be the first one to come after. And he wasn't going to eat them, even though he said he liked them and was tearing them up. So I ended up having to eat them. Keep it quiet, that's what I do. Yep, I'm going to have to be quiet from now on. Yep, he's become a little picky. Uh-oh. A new word from my husband. Yep. His taste buds has changed, believe me. And of course, he don't remember the things that he used to love before his strokes. And he has, of course, massive memory problems. But yeah, he's become a little finicky thing. I done looked at him. I said, look, I love you. I'll short order cook for only certain things, but you need to start eating. Hey, Ladybug Sylv, welcome into chat, darling. How are you doing? Oh, don't think I wouldn't, Gigi Dep. Yeah, I'm beginning to think it would also, but until I can get to find some back here. Yeah, now the goldenrod by itself will work wonders for your sinuses. Good evening, Boudreaux. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? How is Tammy doing? Is she better this week? His wife had kidney stones exploded. The procedure, I don't know what it's called, the procedure to blow up kidney stones. Yep, he is completely flipped. I'm telling y'all, there is ooznia growing up there. It's hiding from y'all. It's hiding. Yeah, corn silk's great for kidney stones. Yep, Terry, believe me, I do it. I do it. I used to do that. I used to have to do that for when I used to do my videos and take at the shed of many names and also cook for family. I had to do that to be able to get anything vegetable wise in the foods. Wonderful to hear, Boudreaux. Wonderful. Believe me, I've been upset with the medical field for a long, long time. Long time. But y'all that haven't found Uznia yet, please stay positive. Don't give up. Keep looking. It's out there. It's out there. I didn't know what on earth that was. Now, something I've noticed since Hurricane Helene came through, we got flies. We haven't had flies. And they're on the strand of lights, a fly was crawling around the bulb. And I'm trying to figure out what on earth is going on over in that corner. But yeah, the for the sinuses, goldenrod is the strongest thing. And it will work. It works, believe me. I speak from experience. Yeah, I think they got blown up out of the Gulf up here. But yeah, cranberry pills. If you can't drink cranberry juice, and most people want to drink the sweetened cranberry juice, that don't help. I personally take extremely strong cranberry pills, where it's nothing but pure powdered cranberry. One pill is almost the same as drinking a gallon of cranberry juice. You got to, drink fluid when you take that. That works wonders too. Yes, goldenrod is amazing. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to listen when you can give them things that'll heal them. You know, that fear factor power is strong, or the fear factor force is strong within them. Yes, it will, funny part. Yes, it will. There you go, Susan. Yeah, encourage them. Encourage them. You need to help Grandma. Grandma's looking for something really important. We're going on an adventure. Oh, you're welcome, Susan. I'm more than happy to. I love doing it. See, me personally, there's too much risk of your infused honey going bad using herbs in them. Now, I'm not discouraging anybody, but personally, me, I prefer doing the oxymel method, where you put your herb of choice in apple cider vinegar with the mother or without, or homemade. It depends on what you can afford and what you have. And once the vinegar has set up for 8 weeks and has infused all that herb in it, strain it and mix it half and half, the honey and the infused vinegar. That's a whole lot easier to do than to have something go bad on you. Get them, damn it, get them. But yeah, I'm the same way, Xander. There's a many a person that, of course, a lot of times they're bots, or they're just hateful people, or they're just so brainwashed. It's done got to where, yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how many hateful comments I've gotten on the poke root video. I'm trying to kill people. You're gonna kill people. That's poisonous. You're gonna kill people. I get so tired of hearing about I'm gonna kill people. Well, I would have killed myself before I would have killed any of y'all because I've been taking it for a whole lot longer. Y'all would y'all would just shake your head if you'd seen some of the things, the comments I get. Oh, thank you, Carol. I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. And I know a lot of people are new to the channel and don't know. Please, I hate to ask of you because I hate them myself. And I know hate's a strong word, but it's true. If you can sweat through the ads, even the click ads, if you can sweat through the ads until it gives you the option to skip, I still, that's how we are making our funds, is the ads. Yes, so very true, Funny Farm. Yep, I ain't dead yet. And I don't, I've never heard of an intelligent zombie, so, yep. Listen, I got pokeweed for in, like, in the spring. I've got pokeweed green videos where we made a quiche with the pokeweed greens. Now, they were cooked before you make the quiche with them. Oh my God, that was so good. That poke salad dip. That is some of the best dip, but like I said, you gotta cook the greens first. Yep, they're fun to the poke when they're young, but you gotta remember all those stems you harvest, you're not well. You're going to end up having to cut them back anyway. Yeah, it's supposed to taste. I have not had them yet, fried, but it's supposed to taste something kind of like. I've heard some people say okra, fried okra. I've heard some people say it tastes like asparagus. Yeah, most of us from the South, if we're old enough, yeah, we were raised eating poke greens, poke salad. Yep, as long as you cook it right. It's poke weed is the poke greens, poke salad is absolutely amazing. And yes, I have a video showing you how to make the poke salad dip. Y'all don't go gathering no poke salad greens too late in the season. That's done in the springtime. And like my grandmother always taught me, you get 3 harvests and then you stop. Yep, the pokeberry works wonders too. Yep, poke salad. Yes, dandelion roots are amazing medicinal. And plus, a lot of people don't know that back in the day when people couldn't get a hold of coffee, the roots are a coffee substitute that doesn't have caffeine. Yeah, I know. I just took the fun out of drinking coffee. Yes, you can still harvest your comfrey. Now, just remember, when harvesting comfrey, you can harvest the leaves, but if you're going to make salve with it, um, you've got to harvest some roots too. So, so be careful. Don't harvest all your plants. Always keep a continual stock of your comfrey plants growing. Okay, Janie, darling, you take care and have a blessed evening, darling. Have an even better week, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yep, I have heard it so many different ways. Cherokees had different names for it. It's a poke salad. I'm used to calling it a poke salad. I've heard it poke salad. I've heard it pokeweed. Uh, I've heard it just plain called poke. I've heard many different names. Yep, but just remember when you dig up the dandelion roots, that's one less dandelion plant you have. Yeah, see, that's one plant I cannot stand. I can't stand it. No Sam I am, no hops. I cannot do hops. The minute I smell it, my stomach turns. I'm probably knowing my luck. No, I'm not allergic, or I would have got sick at the first beer people tried to get me to drink. I cannot do hops. That's why you don't see me doing any recipes or anything with hops or beer. No, no, no Sam I am. Nope, I just cannot do hops. It stinks, and of course, beer. Well, we know what beer smells and looks like to me. But yep, I cannot do hops. I have tried. It's a beautiful vine, but nope, can't do it. Yep, looks and smells just like horse wee wee. Yep. And we are glad you're still alive with us, Tamara. And you'd be welcome in here as a ghost too. But love you, and I'm going to be adding you to the prayer list, and I'll post your information as well, darling. Give your mom and dad a hug from me, and you have a blessed night and an even better week ahead. I think Junior's passed out on us. Yeah, I think he's passed out. But yep, I got a bunch of videos to post this week. I couldn't help myself. I had to, Tamara. Yeah, but it's hard to leave a little bit of root. Most of the time, it all comes up all in one spell swoop. Well, I am glad. I know we're missing quite a few. I'm still worried about other owls because we have a lot of owls that was in the pathway of that horrid storm. Yes, look for birch trees. Most of the time, your chaga grows on birch trees. Yeah, that's what I'm wanting. That's what I'm. Oh, I'd love to get a hold of a bunch of chaga, but I'm gonna try something new because I know we have southern birch trees and so on that grow down here. From what I've been studying, I can inoculate chaga spores onto living birch trees, and they coexist, the tree and the chaga. And there's a good chance I can start growing my own chaga here. Just don't step on dandelion fishing for fun. Yeah, the reindeer moss is supposed to be medicinal too. Okay, Susie Ann, thanks for popping in. Now, most of the time, chocolate does not grow down this far, but it's going to be a blackish, could be dark brown, could be light brown patch. Sometimes it grows on the main trunks, but usually it's in the crook of the tree. Also found out that oh God, I just forgot the name. I'll have to do a video on it. I need to do some research. That which I told y'all to look for when looking for usnea, that might be medicinal too. Oh, wonderful, Gloria. Thank you, darling. You worry about you first, Gloria. Always you first, honey. But yep, chaga is amazing, and that's another massive, massive cancer fighter. Your chaga, your turkey tails, your lion's mane, your reishi, your what's it called? It goes by Hen of the Woods, Maitake, also known as Hen of the Woods. I'm fixing to get off here. You go enjoy your sandwich, Funny Farm. All right, everyone, I'm going to get off here. I've had so much fun. I think I covered everything I wanted to. I probably forgot something, nor me. I have had so much fun. I cannot tell you how much I look forward to spending time with y'all every Monday night. This is my happy time when I get to actually sit down and spend time with the OWLS family. Love y'all dearly. Y'all take care. Keep your eyes and your ears open. And like I said, we got another storm brewing, which I find very odd. Brewing in the same spot Helene was. And from what they're saying, the models have it coming a little further west. Just remember, I'm not joking with y'all. I'm not lying to y'all. They've been controlling this crap for a very long time. I've got proof of it. Keep your eyes and your ears open. Watch this crazy strike that's supposed to happen. I'm praying they don't. Y'all just stay safe and sound, hunker down, keep stocking your pantries and everything. And we're going to have some busy videos this week. Also, I knew what it was. If someone is needing to order anything from me, please email me because I'm not going to put up a website like I wanted to because, well, the FDA can kiss my unseasoned grits. Y'all stay safe and sound. Continue to pray for those who are still suffering. And there's a lot of people still suffering, y'all. There's a lot of people uncounted for, and that breaks my heart. Death toll's going to rise. It's going to rise. But I'm trying to stay positive. They're fixing to find a whole bunch of people. Everyone take care. Y'all stay safe and sound out there. Stay smart. Do your research. Don't trust everything you hear. Do your research. Because y'all got to get ready because before Election Day, it's going to keep getting worse and crazier. Everyone, I love y'all dearly. Junior, Junior's awake. He's waving everybody goodbye. Love y'all dearly. Stay safe and sound. And I will see y'all next Monday night. Hoot hoot. Y'all take care. Oh, and may you each be blessed.